Går det bra? Ja, jag tror det. Ja, nej, men jag står väl här. Ja, ja, shit. Underbart. Allt är förstört så vi får åka hem igen. Oh shit. So we took a break from being babysitters and went to a little community outside of Motala. It's called Godegård to ski. They actually have a lot more snow than we do because it's actually a little bit higher altitude. We're talking like 100 meters, so it's basically nothing, but it's enough to have a lot of snow and really good ski tracks. But I had the worst ski session I would say in my life. My mom is telling me that I'm a little bit over dramatic. I have a tendency to be that sometimes when it comes to training. But it's just been so rough. And after about 16k, I noticed it's because my ski broke. And I have these called like skins. I told you guys about it last week. And when that breaks, it folds, which makes like a break underneath the ski. So that just sucks. But yeah, now I'm gonna go home, lick my wounds, maybe eat something. Maybe I'm hangry. We'll see. I'll come back here tomorrow and hopefully have a better session. So now I'll calm down a little bit after the really crappy session, but I had fun and that's good too. Now I'm in our swim spa. It's actually made for swimming. It's quite big, but we have only opened a little bit to warm up. It's the best way to recover after a long ski session or a long running session in the cold. It's about 37 degrees, so it's perfect. You can also have like these massage things on your back if you want to. But now I'm just here enjoying the silence, which is also kind of nice. Yeah, took an extra look at my skis, and I think I actually have to return them, or yeah, at least get a new pair, because it's a pretty big piece of the skins, the material under the ski that is broken, and that shouldn't be, because I bought them like a week before Christmas, and I haven't even used them that much. So they shouldn't be, well, they shouldn't have broken already. But yeah, tomorrow I'll go back with different skis and hopefully a little bit better mood, and that will make it better. I think I'm getting stressed because it's less than a month until the big race, where I'm supposed to do 90k cross-country skiing in 6.5 hours to break a record that I've been aiming for, what is it, like 9 years? Yeah, so I think that's why I'm a little frustrated that it doesn't go my way. But yeah, tomorrow is a new day, and it's Monday and new week. So yeah, just have to let this go, and hopefully we'll better tomorrow. So there was this one more thing that actually happened out on the skis today that just, every time it happens to me, it just blows my mind. And it was even more funnier because it was actually I was with my mom today, so we could talk about it after, and we have had the same experience so many different times with each other and like apart. And it's when you're trying to pass someone, unfortunately 9 out of 10 times this is a man, and whichever sport we do, when we run, when we bike, when we ski, not that much when we swim, because you don't really get the whole facial expressions and you don't talk to each other in the same way. But when you try to pass someone, and in this case you actually have to like change the tracks, and it's like a big deal, and it's not something that you just do. People notice that you like kind of catch up with them, and then you have to go out and you just pass. But these middle-aged men who won't let you pass, who just has a certain speed, and when they see that it's a woman trying to pass them, they go harder. Just blows my mind. It's so, I'm like speechless every time this happens, and it's often. It's so crazy. And we hear more and more that men doesn't want to get beat by women, so they like, if they see a woman on the finishing line like 10 meters before, they kind of like go hard, and like there's even a word for it in Swedish. It's kind of like, yeah, you don't want to get beat by a woman, but it has a word. And it's just so crazy. And it's just, I want to know what goes through these people's mind. Like, I'm not a pro skier, but I'm a pro athlete. I'm not expecting everybody to know that I'm a pro athlete. I understand that too. But if you have someone who is actually, they can hear on my breathing that I'm actually doing it pretty tough. Like I have my own pace, of course, but it's not just an everyday skier, skiing day. Like, everybody has their own pace. But when they don't let you pass, it just blows my mind. Like, why? And sometimes I feel like they wouldn't do that if it was a guy in my age. They would just let me slide and like, oh, well done. But because I'm a woman, they're like, no, that's not happening. They just keep going, and it's like, today I was like, dude, don't have a heart attack. That would not be great. So I just let him go. I was like, yeah, I might as well stay and fix my tights or whatever, because I'm not here to fight you, and you shouldn't be here to fight me. Tell me, do you have the same experience? Maybe guys do this too, like feel this too. If you do, please let me know in the comments. It would be really, really fun to hear your stories. Now, have a great Sunday.